More news now. At least 9 people are dead after hundreds of pagers used by members of Hezbollah exploded in Lebanon and Syria today.
Thousands more have been injured in that attack. WGN's Brona Tumulty joins us now with details. Brona.
Good evening. Hezbollah and the Lebanese government are blaming Israel for the remote attack, but Israel has not claimed responsibility. Among the dead, an 8-year-old girl. The explosions come amid rising tensions in the area since the October 7th attack almost a year ago, which sparked the war in Gaza. Around 100 hospitals flooded with patients today, according to Lebanese officials, as hundreds of handheld pagers exploded in unison across the country and in parts of Syria as well. Speaking today, the health minister stating at least 9 people are dead due to the simultaneous blasts, including a little girl and members of the Hezbollah militant group. Thousands more injured, including an Iranian ambassador, whilst at least 200 victims are considered critical. The US State Department weighing in today, saying it wasn't aware in advance of the attack, nor had a hand in it.
I can tell you that the US was not involved in it. The US was not aware of this incident in advance, and at this point we're gathering information.
Lebanese authorities have pointed the finger at Israel over the remote attack, in which we're told the pagers first heated up and then exploded.
I'm not surprised at all. This is a very old tactic, actually, at least as old as cell phones, that Israel has used against extremist organizations. They're being very tight-lipped about it and not claiming responsibility, but that's always the response.
The leader of Hezbollah had previously warned group members against carrying cell phones, saying they could be used in targeted attacks. Professor Tom Makaitis of DePaul University is an expert on terrorism and international security, telling us via phone today that this, in spite of being an older tactic, was a sophisticated strike.
I think the real coup was that somehow, whoever perpetrated the attack was able to infiltrate Hezbollah and carry out the attack. That takes some doing.
Now, 2 members of Hezbollah are believed to be among the dead. An official with the militant group reportedly telling the Associated Press that the pagers used in this strike were a new brand, but he declined to say how long they'd been using them. Micah, Ray?